What is up, you heathens? Carter here with Edge Mindset. We're gonna take apart this Heretic Knives ROC. Let me adjust here. Oh my God, there we go. Let me adjust here. So for those that don't know, this is a curved karambit-style OTF. You can see comes in, goes out just like that. Look how close. Look, this is one thing I noticed. Look how close that tip is to the edge there. So ever since I saw these, I was curious what this mechanism is like. And I posed that question on a few different videos. I got a lot of different answers. I posed, is it a curved track? I got some people that said, I got one guy that said, I wish I could put the comment in here, said, no, you dummy, it's not a curved track. It's a straight track. It's just geometry and somewhat of an optical illusion, the way the blade goes in. It just seems like it does that, right? So the concept being that it's a straight track, I guess just over to this side, and then it comes down here. And because it's a curved blade kind of going straight, it just kind of seems more curved than it actually is. Maybe. I thought, yeah, that might be it. The best way to figure out what is just to open this baby up. Let's take a look. No more mystery. We can look inside this OTF. I also mistakenly, in I believe it was that video or another video, falsely said that this was like the only curved karambit-style OTF out there. And I was corrected. It is not. Actually, some of the cheaper OTFs, the Chinese ones, I forget what it's called, like Blackbeak Tactical or Cobra Tech or one of those Chinese ones. I guess they have a couple models that are curved like this as well. So that's good to know. I guess this isn't quite as amazing voodoo magic as I had thought when I first saw it, but this is definitely the highest quality curved OTF that I'm aware of. So we'll append that description and say for US made high quality curved blade OTFs, this is the only one that fits that bill. Let's make sure we got all these out here. Just trying to be professional as possible. Here we go. Oh, shit. I always forget about that. Please don't tell me I lost the... Oh, there it is. Woo! The spring. Oh, come on. The spring is in there. So not only are we doing this to see what the track looks like, just in general, kind of curious what the build is like on here. So, it is a curved track. This is a curved track. Boom, right? I'm seeing this correctly. Yes. Yes, it is curved. Everybody, this is 100% curved. Uses the exact same mechanism as Microtech, Scarabs. Ooh, except the gates are both on the same side. That's interesting. So typically, I probably should have taken one apart. Your standard, like Ultratech, Scarab, whatever, I believe the gate that locks it open like that is on this side. They're not both on this left side like this. So that's interesting. And then this is also curved, as you can see how it curves right here. And just like I suspected, though, the spring is straight, obviously. It has to be straight. I was wondering if maybe it was like at an angle or something to get it to pop out. But it just hooks right on here. How does that hook on there? Ooh, that is interesting. What do we have here? Oh, okay. Is there I'm kind of scared to move this because it doesn't look like there's an indicator for where exactly these should sit. They're kind of just not random, but just kind of there, right? And those have to be exactly right. That's interesting. I would think that there would be some sort of notch indicator. Maybe there is underneath here. I don't want to take that spring off though, because if I mess that up, this has to be in the right position because both of these notches, so down here will catch the bottom of the tang here, and then this one, this curved one, goes around this guy, and that's what pulls the blade in and out. So that has to be exactly correct in order for this to work. So I'm really glad that this spring did not shoot off of here, because that would have been bad news bears. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, so we go up here. This would go like this. Trying to put it back together now. A little bit nervous now that I've seen how that spring kind of sits on there. I don't want to mess that up. Let's see, this should have a notch. And wait a minute. Getting nervous. Trying to figure out how this fits in here. There we go. Maybe like that. And then we've got to, it seems like it's poking out a little too much though. That's what she said. So let's put this on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Struggling here, guys. We're struggling. This ain't working. This appears to be lifted up too much. Maybe there. Maybe there. Cross your fingers. I've got mine crossed. Okay, so Houston, we have a problem. Let's see. This is not... Something with this button here. This button is not quite working right. I wonder if I actually need to... It doesn't seem to be going in enough. So this has to go this way, though. Spring has to be pushing up against that. This has to be like this. And this has to... I'm trying to be so gentle with this thing because I don't want that spring to pop off. So this, I feel like this should go in more, but it can't go in more. So it has to be there. And then this, we better not let Heretic Knives see this. My warranty will be voided. See, like, it should be like that, right? And then there's a frickin' hair on here. There we go. It's got to be like that, but for some reason it's not fitting in the correct channel here. Okay, let me, I'm going to pause this real quick. I'm going to pause it. Okay, we're going to try this. We're going to put this guy on this other side, and then we're going to do the opposite. So we're going to put this right here. And then we're going to take this. So we're putting it together the other way around. We're going to do this. We're going to go like that. Boom. Right? Right? Do we got it? I don't know. It seems kind of... doesn't seem quite right. There we go. There we go. Okay, boom, woo, crisis averted, I think. You know, we'll test it here in a sec. Let me get some of these body screws in. This one's a little trickier to put together, it seems. Normally, you can just kind of set things in there, and there's not any issues. But with this one, everything kind of sandwiches together a little bit more. It actually fits into that top scale, it seems like. And I don't know if it's because it's maybe the regular version does that. Oops. Nope, we got problems. I done fudged it up, people. Okay. Something is seriously wrong here. Like it technically works. Here, let me try to put some more screws in. This is what happens. This is why they tell you not to take stuff apart. Even when you've done it a bunch on other types. I mean, it's working, but not correctly. This this switch is like really tight and not moving correctly. Although I don't know why. I don't know what would cause this to not move. Everything should be in there. So, Yishka bushka. I'm going to have to use some magic of editing on this video. That is strange. Honestly, I am a professional, I thought. Oh, no. I done messed up this thing. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. Oh, this has ball bearings in it. That's cool. I didn't frickin' realize. Look, this has ball bearings just like the Guardian Tacticals do. So that explains why I effed this up, because I didn't have the ball bearings in the right spot. And then now I've really done a number on this thing. Oh, come on. Crap. This spring looks, let's see, let's set that up there. This spring looks a little goofy now. I assume because I did it wrong. I bent it up like that. Now let's try this again. Yeah, this spring's all jacked up now. Damn it. It's a little better. Wow, I didn't realize. Okay, now let's try it. So keep that in mind. I didn't know it had that. I thought that was patented by Guardian Tactical. I could have sworn the ball bearing thing under the slider was not fair game for other companies. So good to know. That kind of explains why these are a little bit smoother than others. I'm a little bummed that I kind of tweaked that spring. I think we're good though. Because now you can see how this actually moves. Okay, now we're back in business. Oh man, that got a little hairy there for a minute. Woo! That is the fun of taking apart automatic knives. When you think that you know how to do it and it's just no big deal. I thought this was going to be a 5-minute video. In fact, I was almost like, should this be a short? It's going to be so quick. I'm not going to be able to do a whole video on this. I'm going to take it apart like every other Microtech. I'm going to see what's going on inside, put it back together, and we're good to go. But it did not end up that way. So let's do a final sanity check here. Make sure we're good. And then I am never going to open this thing up ever again. There we go. Now it is running. So that explains why the button has less wiggle, because it has the ball bearings. You saw the little wear marks on the ball bearing track. Now we are good to go. This thing is pretty cool. So anyways, long story short, holy crap, that was it says ball bearings in it. Make sure to not lose those. Make sure to keep those in there. Very important. For the most part, it does go back together like a normal Microtech. However, it seems to have a few more intricacies. You got to be a little bit more careful things have to line up better. The inside track and spring claws need to sit perfectly in this top scale. They can't just kind of float there like it seems like on most Microtechs. But it does have a curved track with a straight spring. All right, guys. Woo! Glad I got that figured out. I was getting kind of worried there for a minute. You guys take it easy. I'll talk to you later.